But we can't play her 4 today. So let's do this shit again. You guys always wanted to do this. I don't know why you will be interested in this stuff, but let's do it. Let's go just chatting. This one is horrible, Alta? What, do you have like a better one? This is better? Which one should I do? Like, what do you want from me? Which one? Okay, what is this bullshit, huh? What is 9 axes? Basis of 8 values, the political quest and attempts, blah blah blah. The 9 axes. I don't like my scores. Click here to start. Full version. Oh my god. Okay, guys, you asked for this. Welcome to my stream. This is gonna fucking suck. Okay, wars needed to make an economy thrive. No? Okay, let's go. You guys want to do this, okay? You guys want to do this. Let's set everything up. There you go. Let's go. But if we do this one time, guys, and then never again. One time. Wars needed to make an economy thrive. Obviously, no. Okay? Obviously. No. We don't even need to question that. People should think of themselves as their citizens of their nation rather than their state. This is like a federalistic question. People should think of themselves as citizens of their nation rather than their state. Like in Germany, are you a German or are you a Saxon? I think you should think as a German. This whole Germany is a great example for this, where West versus East. I think all Germans should work together to make a good country. And there's always these people, the East Germans fucking stupid. The Saxons, the Bavarians. I think that's dumb. I think people should think more on the high level of nation. I agree. I'm gonna say agree here. A lot of no's in chat though. Huh. Man, we just lost 500 viewers. People actually just want to see AFK for content. But viewers don't matter anymore. We're gonna do this, you and me, man. You and me. People should vote issue by issue themselves. What does that mean? That means that every time there's an issue in a government, in a state, with every issue they ask the people. This is like you always ask the people, right? Like, obviously not. People are fucking dumb. I'm against that. There's no need for a national government. You need a government to control the motherfuckers, otherwise there's anarchy. What the fuck? The stronger leadership, the better. What does strong mean here? What does strong mean? An idiot who has a tight grip or very intelligent? That's the stronger leadership, the better. I mean, sure. But like, oh, the stronger Hitler Germany is the better? No. I'm gonna stay neutral here, yeah. I'm gonna stay neutral. Strong means that they need executive power, so it's an employment question. I'm gonna do neutral. Popular opinion is not always right, obviously. 100%. How can you ever say no here? How does any human being ever say no here? Oh, I mean, what? Who says no here? I would literally want to hear an argument. The hell? It's a good idea to test a policy in one state rather than implement it nationwide right away. Obviously. The elders in society know the best path for society. No. Just because they're old doesn't mean they're clever. That's dumb. They should be respected, sure, but they're not fucking giving. They don't know anything, man. They don't know everything. That's what I mean. A national government must be strong to adequately protect all its citizens. A national government must be strong to protect its citizens. Yes. Yes. If a government is weak, it cannot protect its citizens. Yes. Yeah, agree. Yeah. United Nations should be abolished. Oh, that's a big question. Like, obviously, no. But there's some arguments and some voices. I think Trump was one of them. That, like, the United Nations, they... Like, when America goes to war with fake war goals to Iraq, the UN is doing nothing. Like, when shit goes really down the fan, the UN is not gonna do fucking jack shit. You know? But they should not be abolished. Obviously, I just disagree. They should not be abolished. It's a great token of international friendship and globalism and coming together. All societies are blend of cultures. Oh, they're like saying a society is the result of the cultures in it. Man, it's gonna take a while. A society is the result of the cultures. Kinda, right? I mean, I'm looking for examples. I'm gonna agree, I guess. Okay. States cannot function without a strong national government. They ask this question a lot. So let's imagine you have a state that's weak. Like you have a weak national government. Will the state function? Mostly not. People are gonna go fucking ham, dude. I say states cannot... I think agree. Okay. It's very important to maintain law and order. I strongly agree. I'm totally into that. I mean, who says no here, man? It's important to maintain law and order. I strongly agree. I'm very much into that. I just had my big rant yesterday how I think there's no more order in Germany. The United Nations needs more power. I think I agree here. For example, once again, the example. There's some nations in the world that do whatever they want, and the UN is just like, oh, could you please stop? We're going to sanction you. Can you please not do anything? I strongly agree. They should have more balls. Like Erdogan and shit, man, show some balls. Just because he has 3 million refugees he was gonna send to us, we're gonna afraid of a little dictator. Genetic modification should be used rarely, if ever. Strongly disagree. Let's look again. Genetic modification should be used rarely. Nah, it should be used. If it works, why not? It's fucking progress. It's technology. It's the future. I am against it. Yeah. Countries fall apart with constant war. No, look at the US. I think they only had 216 days where they're not at war and they still disagree. Constant war can really help. People should have equal opportunities to succeed. Sure, why would you ever say no here? People should have equal opportunities.
I know I was not the best host, Speed 3, but if you want to give me money, give it to a animal shelter of your trusted choice. They need it more.
Flujo, you did an amazing job. You did nothing wrong, bro. You did an amazing job, bro. Flujo, let's do it like this. Remind me when the t-shirts come out, I will give you a code for the t-shirts. Okay, Flujo? Let's do it that way. Please remind me though, I will forget it. Okay, people should have equal opportunity. I mean, why would you ever say no? People in the chat that say no, why? Why will people not have equal opportunities? Someone who's rich has more opportunities than the poor. Yeah, that's not fair. A poor child and a rich child should have the same possibilities when they go to university. Because not everyone can succeed. That's not the question here. Everyone has the same chance. If you succeed in the end, that's up to you. But everyone has the same chance. That's the question. The same chance, not the same outcome. I'm gonna agree with this. Yeah. Lasting peace leads to prosperity. There's people that make a lot of money from war. I mean, the US is still a great fucking example, right? The USA makes a lot of money from war. Man, these questions, man. Not for China. Man, that depends. That depends on so many factors. I think I'm going neutral here, man. I think that's a neutral. I'm going neutral here, yeah. National cultures are important to protect. Sure. National culture? I mean, obviously, sure. Sure. Yeah, sure. Sure. Laws should be completely consistent within all regions of a nation. Disagree. Very much disagree. States in a nation can have different attributes to it. Like there could be a state, like in Germany, you have Bavaria, which is very rich, or you have a state like Saxony-Anhalt, who's a bit poor, and then different laws should apply in certain regions. I disagree. I disagree here. Society could not function without leaders and followers. Big questions here, man. Society cannot function if there's no leaders and followers. So let's always do the counterpart. Would society function if no one was leading anyone? I think it would not function. I think it would not function. People would just go crazy. I strongly agree. If we accept migrants at all, here we go. This is where shit goes fucking down the hill, man. If we accept migrants at all, it is important that they assimilate into our culture. There you fucking go. There you fucking go, man. This is where Tommy's getting in trouble. Obviously, Monkey Chat is spamming yes. Here's where shit goes. I say no. Example again. You have, let's be straight up honest here today on stream. You have Germany. And you have Middle Eastern cultures coming in, they're refugees. Should they be fully assimilated? I say no. They must have the right to still stay in their own cultures. But their cultures and their behavior has to apply to German law and customs. But they should still have their own fucking culture, man. It shouldn't fucking... Oh, you come from Syria? You're German less than a week, or we're gonna fucking kick you out. That's also dumb. They should be able to, like... They should not all be fully assimilated. No. Diversity of cultures can also be a good thing. Thank you, Yaki. Thank you for the 8. I'm gonna say disagree here. I now lost 5,000 subs. In the modern era, militaries aren't really necessary. I disagree. You need a military. I think about this a lot. Let's say the Western world, Europe and the US, they put down their military. No more military. What's gonna happen? Russia and China are gonna jump in and pressure the shit out of us. I disagree. I strongly disagree. You need militaries. I disagree. Having independent nations with the risk of global conflict creates a large threat to humanity as a whole. Having independent nations with the risk of global conflict. I'm fucking having a brain fart here. Having independent nations with the risk of global conflict creates a large threat to humanity as a whole. Sure, right? Look at the Cold War. If people go ham and they have fucking thrown nukes, it's a threat. There's a chance. Yeah, I'm gonna say yes. Direct democracy is the best form of government. Strongly disagree. People are fucking dumb. A group of states without a strong national government is merely an alliance, not a nation. A group of states without a strong national government is merely an alliance, not a nation. That's an agree, right? Once again, example. Let's say every single German state does its own shit. That's not a fucking nation then. I think it's an agree. Yeah. Government surveillance is necessary in the modern world. Guess we're gonna be here in a while. I think that's a no. Government surveillance is necessary. It's not necessary. It's not necessary. No. That's a strong... Yeah. I'm always looking at both parts. Is there anything positive about it? I mean, it's better for crime rates and you can, like, investigate. Oh, we saw him we saw the murderer run away on a cam. That's a big one, man. There's a lot of pros. Catching terrorist organizations, pedophile organizations. I think it's neutral, actually, at this point. Like, I was always a guy, I don't care that the government listens to me on my phone. Like, I have nothing to hide, you know? And they only care about your commercial behavior anyway. It doesn't work, though. I'm gonna be neutral here. I'm gonna be unsure. Our culture will be better with other cultures mixed in more. I'm so scared that... These are always the moments I'm scared that Twitch admins are gonna shit on me, you know? Because this is just a normal thing, dude. Our culture will be better with other cultures mixed in. There's pros and cons. Every culture has negative and positive sides. And different cultures could teach another culture to get better. But... Oh man, I think that's an unsure. I don't know, man. Our culture will be better with other cultures mixed in more. Will it be better? I like diversity, man. I like cultural diversity. I think it leads to... Cultural diversity leads to... Depends on the... This is such a big question, man. Disagree? Like, let's ask the question in my case, will German culture be better if more cultures come in? I think it won't be. I mean, look what happens in Germany. The more cultures are coming in, the more Germans are fucking getting afraid of it. People vote for Brexit. People vote for right-wing parties. But if I press disagree, I get banned. Mods. Is there mods in chat? There's a lot of bans that need to be done. There's so many idiots in chat when we do shit like this. Is there a lot of mods? This is where I need a lot of mods. Let me check my mods for online. There's a bunch of mods. Like, there's a bunch of idiots in chat, man. I'm gonna be neutral here. This is actually too big brain for me. What's up, Tommy? Aaron and Lisa have been handling... We're doing great, man. Thank you, Ginsu Jedi, man. I hope you're fine.
How have you and Lisa been handling the coronation? Keep up the great content. Greetings.
Yeah, guys, take care of people. Like, oh, if you let the Muslims... get them out, man. We want to be fucking objective and educated here. Thank you for the sub, bro. All the best to you. We're fine. Religion does not belong in the government. Fully agree. I mean, ultra agree. Holy crap. 100%. There's no question. Every religion must be looked upon equally by the government. That's an agree. I always saw myself as a constitutionalist. And actually, once again, I taught this many times. My specialty in law school was Article 4 of the German Constitution, which is religious freedom. And if you have a society or a nation that proclaims to be a nation that looks for equality, then you should look at all religions equally, right? But there's a lot of this is where I really studied. This is where I really got deep, man. I read fucking papers about this shit. This is like, you know, there's like counter shit. For example, in Germany, you have religious Christian school. You have Christian class in school, and now the Muslim community is looking to get the Muslim class in school officially with grades and shit. And the counter movement says, well, 80% of people in this country are Christian and 10% are Muslim, so you should not get this right. But the Constitution says everyone equal. So you know what? I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna agree there. Everything should be looked at equally. I think that's what makes a good society. A progressive society. Are we emote only? Why? People are doing great. Hey, people aren't that dumb. Don't go on emote only. People are actually like... Chat is not that bad today, I think. They are not? Really? I mean, just ban the idiots. It is important that we further my group's goal. It's important that we look for my group's goals above others. Oh, it's a big question, man. What does group mean? My job, my culture, my race, my nation? Like, it's important that we further my group's goals above all others. That's such a weird question. What does he mean with group? What is meant here? On what scale is it meant? To be VIP. I kind of miss chat though. I want to talk to you guys. It's important that we further my... Can we go out of emote? I want to talk to people. I want to see... Some people actually have educated opinions. It's important that we further my group's goals. What is my group? What is my group? Chat, please, what is my group? Do they mean that I'm a German, I'm a streamer, I'm a ginger, I'm a male? What do they mean? My culture? They mean German? Do they mean German? If you don't get communist, I will go commit no oxygen. Peggy Dane. Because I do not understand the question, I'm going to be unsure. Like, what the fuck they mean group? Group doesn't have to mean German.
If you don't
or like your race or nation. I'm going to go unsure. I don't get the question here. Immigrants can never really adapt to our way of life. No, that's disagreeing. I disagree with that. The questions are very vague. If you will be like first generation, second generation. I disagree. You can fully adapt to... No, I strongly disagree. That's disagree. If you have nothing to hide, then you shouldn't care about the government having access to your communications. I disagree. Every human being has a right to be against the government having access to... Yeah. If you have nothing to hide, then you shouldn't care. Disagree. You have the right to be against that. Strongly disagree. Like, just because you have nothing to hide doesn't mean they can do what you want. Technology is not always beneficial. In what scenario, chat, will technology not be beneficial? I mean, like making nukes and shit, right? And the question is always, like, there's scenarios where technology can be bad, like in war, nukes, fucking gas and shit. I agree then. It's not, yeah, they say always, this word's important. I agree, sometimes it can be bad, yeah. Dildos? Twitch TV? Taxes should be increased on the rich to provide for the poor. That is such a big question of society, man. Such a big question, man. People always think this is a communist thing. But that's a big question, man. Like socialism. Oh, that's a big question, dude. I always felt like if you are rich, you kind of deserve that. You or your family or something did something right, and this is your own money. It's yours, man. But also, bro, if you're fucking Jeff Bezos and you have 500 billion in the bank, it doesn't hurt you helping your fucking nation a bit, you know? Like, you could so much could have been done with this money. You could build infrastructure and schools. This is a big question, man. Tax should depend on income. That's a big question. That's such a big question, man. They shouldn't because they invest in the economy. True, that's something I used to read. Yeah, that's a good argument. I used to read that one day. Like when Trump said he's putting down the taxes, I read that. When you make the rich people pay less taxes, they're gonna reinvest it. They're creating jobs and shit. More taxes mean... I think it's a disagree. Taxes should be increased for the rich. I think it's a disagree in my case. That's so far the biggest question. I'm going with disagree. There's no need for local or state governments. There's no need for local... No, I disagree. There's no need for local or state government. I disagree. I mean, who agrees with that? What? There should be compulsory military service. This is good questions. I like this. This is fun, man. This is fun. It's not like self-masturbation because I'm the middle point here. Everybody looks at me. There's so many things to look at. In Germany, I'm against it because I did the compulsory military service. I did it and it was useless. It was useless. It kind of teach me a bit to be more alpha and not be a little zissy, man. But it was so useless. It was 9 months wasted. There should be compulsory military service. What is chat saying? No, no, no. Yes, yes. No, no, no. Depends on the country, yeah. Like in Israel, yes. Yes. It should be there. But Germany, Iceland, fucking, you don't need it, man. There should... Let's ask this. Should there be compulsory military service in Germany? No. No, I think no. There should not be international law. There should not be international law. Strongly disagree. Like, no question. No authority should be left unquestioned. I mean, this is obvious. No authority should be left unquestioned. You should always question all the authority. No authority should be left unquestioned. So I agree, right? Yeah. I mean, who the fuck says no there, man? What? Well, you have to be a Stalinist or some shit. I support single-payer universal healthcare. I support... I need to understand this one. It's like an American thing. I support single-payer universal healthcare. What does that mean? I can't explain that. I don't understand this one. What is universal healthcare? It means the state gives everyone healthcare or what? Means free healthcare paid by the taxes. It means free healthcare to everyone. Yeah, okay. Yes. Okay. Children should be educated on religious values. No. Representatives rarely represent the nation well. That's a big truth, isn't it? Representatives rarely represent the nation well. If you look at politicians, diplomats and stuff, they represent, first of all, their own interest and economical interest. They don't represent their nation, so I think this is an agree. You guys also say a lot of yes here. That's a yes. Yeah. I support gay marriage. I mean, why would you say no here? That's something I never got. What the fuck do you give a shit? I mean, the argument here is, I always want to look at all the arguments. Obviously, the religious, the Christians say, this is a sacred institution and it's a sacred, man. But, bro, look at the divorce rates on Earth, okay? There's like, what, a 50% divorce rate in the Western world? People cheat on each other. Everybody is sinning. Everybody... Come on. The people that say they don't support gay marriage, you're a sinner yourself. You do a lot of fucking... You'll fucking go to your basement fucking pigs or some shit, okay? But hey, it's gay marriage. No, I support that. Who gives a fuck? There's this comedian who once said, the greatest argument against gay marriage is let them marry and they will see how fucked it is. Being married fucking sucks and it makes you depressed. So one day the gay people will be like, oh god, what do we do here? This sucks, man. I mean, I support it. Let them fucking do what they want, man. My god. Who gives a shit, dude? Maintaining family values is essential. These are good questions, man. Good questions. You guys all agree, yeah. But what if your family values suck? Let's say your dad teaches you be xenophobic, shoot everyone, and the Führer is always right. Well, in that way, no. Maintaining family values is essential. It's a neutral. Is it a neutral? I want to do this correctly. Because I would never want to do this again. One time and never again. If it's a good family value, yes. If it's bad ones, no. If your fucking dad punches your mom, you shouldn't fucking value that. I'm gonna be unsure. Countries that violate human rights should be toppled. What is toppled? Toppled. To overbalance or cause overbalance and fall. To remove. They should be removed. Overthrown. Countries that violate human rights should be overthrown. Well, no one's ever gonna overthrow the US, right? Countries that violate human rights should be top. Dankeschön, mein Engelchen. Bin auch gleich fertig. Das Spiel ist auseinandergeflogen.
Achso, da wäre dann auch noch was da, dass wenn du dann ja zusammen essen dann hast.
Family Values.
Weißt du?
Den Rest dann? Also ich brauche noch hier eine halbe Stunde so.
Dann hebe ich das dann auf.
Okay.
Und dann können wir nochmal mit Nachschlag essen.
Ja, mein Schatz. Mach schön langsam. That's family values. Fucking Easter bunny. This is a bunny with shit and stuff. God damn it. Oh, yeah. Pretty good. Countries that violate human rights should be toppled. The thing is, in real life, it doesn't happen. A lot of countries are breaking human rights all the time, and no one gives a fuck, man. You don't fuck with Russia, China, and USA, right? They can break whatever they want, man. No one's gonna stop them. But they should be toppled. They should be. It's not happening, but they should be. Yeah. I agree. I'm gonna be some liberal by the end of this, man. That's for sure. The question is, should they be? And that's, yes. It's not happening. But it should be. Like, again, I want to look at both sides. Why would we say yes here? I want to be honest. I was raised in a neighborhood and in an atmosphere where a lot of people I was raised with, they would say yes here. Golden Leader, man. Thank you for the 1K. And thank you, Slam Duck, for the 8 months. Thank you, Golden Leader. Your support of gay marriage is greatly appreciated. I mean, I just feel like it's not my fucking business if two gay people want to marry. What the fuck do I have to do with this? Who am I to say they can't? Like, how fucking asshole style is that? I get the argument. We finished that. Let's not go back in there. One sec. Okay. The question is, you let no one in. Zero. I disagree. Once again, Germany, big topic. If you are a rich country that has humanistic values, you want to help people, right? People from war zones, that's what the German law says. People from war zones, people that are being hunted, they should obviously be welcomed here. Obviously, there's some issues coming with it, but fucking Spanish Inquisition and putting down all the scientists and shit, right? I don't think religion is good for progress. But we just talked about this today. Banner is out, cool. I'm gonna check it out. Religion is also very important to control people, to give them a purpose. If there's no religion, everybody's gonna fucking go ham and have no morals anymore. It's a big, I don't know, I think it's a neutral. It's a big neutral. I was about to say yes first. It's a neutral, okay. It is important that the government follows the majority opinion, even though... No! 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 No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. The general populace makes poor decisions. The general population makes bad decisions. Is that an agree? Like, look at Corona. I gotta buy all the toilet paper. Let's go. It's an agree. Yeah. Oh, that's a big question. Wait, what? The national government protects minorities better than local governments. Yes. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Countries that do not serve our interests should be overthrown. Listen, once again, we're not the United States of America here, okay? Saddam! We don't like you anymore. Countries that do not serve our interests should be toppled. No. There will be fucking warmongering shit, man. I disagree. Everybody should speak at least 2 languages. I mean, yes, would be nice, but shouldn't be mandatory. If you're some dude that only speaks 1 language. You guys say yes, yes, yes? I mean, yes, they should, but it shouldn't be a law. But I agree with it. Is this... yes? Yeah, not everyone is able to. It's not saying law. So it's like my own opinion. Should people... Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Tradition hinders the progress of technology. Yes. Strongly disagree? No? When I read this question, I thought about my dad, who's like, I give him the next big phone, technology, and he's like, back in the day we didn't need phones. Put away your phone, put away your laptop. I don't need this. I was born without this stuff. So this is like an anti-progressive thing, isn't it? Tradition hinders the progress of technology. And chat is saying a lot of no. I thought everybody's gonna say yes here. Can be a combination. That's not tradition. Like, what is tradition? Depends on the tradition. So we neutral? Neutral? Neutral. It's a neutral. Okay. That is... I used to study this shit, man. I have the papers right here. I used to write papers about this stuff. Well, they're saying public. That's the big... in German law, where I used to study this particular question. I used to study a lot. In public, there's a big difference between public and office space. Like, in public, everybody should wear what they want. Religious clothing should be banned? No. But when it comes to school, teachers, politicians, people that are representing the state, the question changes a bit. I got it. Bannerlord is out. 1.1 is now official. That means Thursday Bannerlord, guys. To chase progress at all costs is dangerous. I mean, obviously. Anyone saying no here? To chase progress at all costs is dangerous. Like, if you don't give a shit at all. I mean, look at... Once again, I always have, like, examples in my brain. Look at the Nazis, how they did human experiments. That's dangerous? Yeah, look at the Nazis. It is dangerous. Yeah. I want to see chat on that one. You guys are gonna be so 50-50 here. I'm predicting. Because I fully agree. I know there's a lot of anti-European. Let's make this European Union question. Are you Europeans? Are you against the EU or for the EU? Like, I thought about this a lot lately. I think, believe, and know that the EU has many issues. Many issues. But I believe, like, look at Brexit, right? The fucking English people are against it, man. Thank you. Whoever stopped, I couldn't see it, man. And, I think the EU is necessary and important if you want to keep up with the big players. Japan, China, Russia, and... No, Russia. And US. I'm for the EU. I know there's problems with it, but... You know what? I support. I'm for it. Abortion should be legal in all cases. You guys went ham on that shit last time. Abortion should be legal in all cases. Bye. Someone just said bye. I answered the question 2 days ago when we did the compass in the beginning. A lot of people say no. What's your argument? People that say no, what's your argument? Not in all cases. It's murder. Well, obviously late-term abortion. Oh, this is such a big topic, man. I don't know. This is such a big thing, man. It's too big for a Twitch channel and a streamer and a Twitch chat. I mean, people have been thinking about this shit for so long. I have the opinion, as I said 2 days ago, it's a woman's body and she can do whatever the fuck she wants, okay? Like, all the people that are against abortion are mostly fucking dudes. And late term, yeah, but you have the late term argument, yeah, man. Not in all cases. The thing is, the word, this one, all cases, right? This one makes it to disagree. If you want to abort in month number 8, that's kind of... Oh, fuck. Oh, man. I'm either here or here, man. Oh, chat is going ham. You can see this is a very old question of the human race, man. I think I'm going with agree. Lisa's gonna say strongly agree. I'm going with agree. That's I think the most controversial one we had so far. I'm going with agree. I'm one of the guys that thinks woman's body, her choice. The fucking brat is in her fucking womb, so she fucking can do what she wants, man. I'm going to agree.
They make some of these questions too vague to be properly answerable. Too many variables in abortion.
True. Very right, Gemini Heart. A lot of these questions are not deep enough. True. So, I don't understand. What? Subdivisions of nations should... I don't understand the question. What? Subdivisions of nations should have their... Can someone make an example? I don't understand. States should have their own armies. No. Should states have own armies? No. 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 Okay, like, no. There's no higher power. Huh? Do they mean the government or do they mean God? What? I don't understand. They mean God? Oh, God. These questions are actually vague. Like in my case it is... I don't believe in... Thank you, Lois. I don't believe in religious God like God, Allah. I don't believe in them. But I kind of have sometimes think about something or someone is responsible for the Big Bang and existence and stuff. Like, I think there's something above us in this universe, but I don't mean God. Like, I'm about to click disagree here, man. But not because I'm religious or believe in God. I just think, in total, there's gonna be one thing higher. There has to be something higher than us in this universe, man. There has to be. That's like a scientific thing, dude. We think we're the highest thing that the universe came up with yet? That's very arrogant. I'm gonna disagree here. I disagree. Isn't this a quote from, what's his name? Andrew Adam something? The freer the market, the freer the people. Adam Smith, yeah, Adam Smith. I think agree. Let's make an example. If you look at the dictatorships, Iran, China, the markets are less free than in the Western world. And these countries are, in my opinion, less free than Western people. I think I agree here. What do you guys think? You disagreed on the no word regulations? Ah. Huh. I think I'm gonna do unsure, because this is... I don't know. I'm gonna do unsure. Okay. Alright. I'm almost done eating. We still have a huge... We even get viewers now. What the fuck? Oh, big question. Big question. Wow. If you give absolute freedom to a society, does it make the society dangerous? Oh, big question. I literally had a rant yesterday on stream where I said yes. I said on stream yesterday when I did my rant about supermarkets in Germany, I always say this on stream, I feel like too much freedom is too much for some people. Too much freedom makes people go crazy. Some people, they don't know what to do with their life, man, and they just go shoot up schools and shit, man. It's very philosophical. Absolute freedom, I'm gonna agree. Complete and absolute freedom. Oh, you can even give the argument like there's no laws. You know what? I'm gonna strongly disagree. Thank you, Empo. Thank you, man.
Hog.
Twitch chat, don't fuck me. Twitch admin, come on. Is there a Twitch admin watching? I'm scared. People are gonna make so many clips here today. Any Twitch admins? No. Okay. Illegal immigrants should be deported in most or all cases. Thank you, Edmund. Depends again. Here's my opinion. For example, in Germany, if it is proven that a person, like there was a process, it's proven this person does not have the right by law to be here. For example, he's actually not from a country that has war and he's not being hunted. Yes, he should be deported. That's why there's laws. Yes. Whistleblowers should be strongly protected. Oh, big question for you American motherfuckers, right? How do you handle Edward Snowden? Do you think Edward Snowden is a traitor or he's a hero? Big question. Big question. And I think that Edward Snowden is a hero. I think he's a hero, and I think whistleblowers... I mean, whistleblowers are on our side. They want to show us what's going on. I disagree. I agree, sorry, I agree. I agree. Traditions are important. I always think they can change. Yes, you guys are very agreeing. Traditions are important. Yeah. Nay, I was personally thinking of an unsure. Because again, it can be bad or good traditions. You guys are very yes. Traditions are important. They are important. Not the most. They are important. In general, immigrants are bad for the country. Disagree? There's literally studies. This is a big question, right? In the last 5 years, the immigration crisis of Europe was a big question. And there are studies now. There are studies now that show some stuff. And I disagree. There was also a study, this is question 69. There was a study that showed that immigrants, I can't quote it. I should have a source here. That showed that immigrants in Germany are not good and not bad. It's not a big boost for the economy and society, and not a bad one. So, they're not bad for... No. They're not bad. Again, Germany, example. Germany, we have so many free jobs. The handyman sector is so open. No one is going to come in. We actually need immigrants in Germany. You know what? I'm strongly disagreeing. Yeah. On this question, I want to hear an argument for no. There's a lot of no's in chat. Why would you say no on this question? For me, this is a complete agree. Completely. Why no? Religion brings ethics. Like, for me personally, completely, man. Completely. Look at Iran, dude. Only extremely talented immigrants, if that should be permanent to enter the country. No. If they're just mediocre, we still need them. Again, Germany, great example. We need workers. We need I don't know, the construction working. We are missing these people, and they don't need to be super talented. We need them. This is great. Laws should vary from area to area and culture to culture within a country. That is exactly what I read my final paper about. It's called religious pluralism. That was my final paper. I even showed the paper on stream, but I had like 200 viewers back in the day. That was my final paper. And I had a very strong opinion in that country. For example, I can talk about this, man. That's where I'm a bit educated. For example, I was reading my final paper about Sharia courts. Sharia courts, if you don't know, is in the United Kingdom. Some Muslim communities have built so-called Sharia courts. That's a court where Muslim people will go to be judged outside of the norm. For example, you have a Muslim-related issue. You have a Muslim divorce. These people do not go to an official court. They go to a Sharia court where there's unofficial judges. These are not real judges. These are these people. Is this cool or bad? And I think it's very, very bad. It's anti-humanistic, it's anti-human rights. I don't know, in my paper I read how the fuck can the UK do that? What the fuck is wrong with the UK? The country's crazy. It shits on women's rights. Imagine you're a Muslim woman in the UK and your divorce is handled by a Sharia court. You think you have a lot of rights? No, strongly disagree. Strongly disagree. There should be one unified law. Should very strongly disagree. Strongly disagree. Debago needs to be banned. I need some mods here. Dude, this is perfect stream right now to get, like, this guy needs to be banned. This is the perfect stream to get ban people, dude. There you go. State laws should have precedence over national laws. Yeah. Yeah, yes. Yes. No? In Germany or Europe, it's like this. European guidelines, national law, state law, local law. That's how it works in Europe. And I think even the US or most of the world. Obviously, states need their own rights. State laws should be precedents. Precedents means above, right? Like this, the question here is, should state law be should it be above? And I think, yes, it should be. Yes. Yes. National state law should be, yeah. Military action by our nation is often necessary to protect it. No. I want to hear the Americans here. Do you think military action from your country is necessary to protect your country? You think fucking up Vietnam and fucking Iraq and shit is protecting your country a lot? Fucking no. Oh, Americans will hate me now, man. Military action by our nation is often necessary to protect it. No. A better world will come from automation, science, and technology. I fully agree. Yeah, that's a technocratic question. That's a yes. I truly believe in science and technology. Yeah. Traditions are of no value on their own. Okay, I don't understand that one. Dude, this is actually so long. We gotta get a bit quicker here. I'm wasting a lot of time. Lisa's waiting. Traditions of no value on their own. I don't understand that one. Oh yeah, there. Tommy's girlfriend is texting. Darf ich modden? Lisa's saying if she is able... Yeah, Lisa, you're allowed to. Lisa's asking me if she can mod the channel. Because she sees a lot of people that... But Lisa, be fucking nice. Only ban people that say like shit that's illegal. Like xenophobic shit and stuff. But don't ban people for their objective opinion that's not fucking fucked up. Lisa's in the chat now, boys. She's gonna drop the feminist liberal hammer, dude. Oh god. I don't understand this question. Traditions shouldn't be taken without backing like laws. Traditions are of no value on their own. I'm gonna do unsure. I don't understand the question really. I'm gonna be unsure. Nations fighting among each other gets in the way of progress. That's actually disagree. If you look at the Cold... to all the agreeers. If you look at the Cold War and war in general... Let's take the Cold War. There was the science race. The Cold War brought us on the moon, if you think about it. Because they wanted to beat each other. Fighting among nations can lead to progress. It can progress, sorry. It can. Nations fighting among each other gets in the way of progress. World War II brought a boom in medicine. I think this is a disagree for me. Objectively speaking. I'm gonna... It doesn't matter if what takes something away. The question is there any progress in nations fighting? There is, so I'm gonna disagree. War is never justified. No, I think taking down Nazi Germany was kind of justified, man. What the fuck? Strong states weaken a nation. I agree. It's like EU4, man. I agree. That's a total agree here. How can you say no? Imagine Texas has a bigger military, bigger income than the whole of the US. That's dangerous. Texas is gonna wise up. I agree. Religion should be removed from everything in our government. The thing is, this is my test, and for me, this is an agree. There should be zero religion in government places, in my opinion. In schools, in offices, Christian, Muslim, whatever, shouldn't be there. Doesn't the state? That's how German lawmakers argue. Well, I would argue, let's say that. The state, for example in Germany with a constitution that wants to go for equality, the state has the duty to present itself as equal. And if you ban all religion from the state office, that's true equality, right? If you're a Muslim guy going to an office and the woman has a Christian cross and a Christian cross on the wall, doesn't seem very equal. I agree with this. Nations should not maintain a military. Disagree. You need a military. The government should not fund any religious organizations in any way. Oh, this is all remembering me of law school. This is really the shit I did in the end of law school. We had like I was in a seminar about this shit. Thank you, Kulesi. There's a big thing in Germany going on right now where the German state is supporting the churches, but the German state is not, for example, supporting Buddhist or Muslim organizations, which is unequal. It's against constitution. The government should not fund any religious organizations. It's a big question, man. Dude, if 80% of your taxpayers are religious, maybe then you should fund religious organizations. It's a neutral? Takimat, I think I agree with you. This is a neutral for me. I'm gonna be unsure here. This is gonna take a while, guys. It is necessary for the government to intervene in the economy to protect consumers. Obviously, sure. It's necessary for the government to intervene in the economy to protect... I mean, you see it in Corona right now. They have to... Obviously, 100%. The government should support and only recognize one religion. Disagree. We should be more accepting to other cultures. I mean, yes. Yes. The thing is, if a culture comes into a society, in a country, and this culture is just very anti-you, let's say an ISIS terrorist comes in and he's like, respect my culture. No. But in general, yes, sure, we should be more accepting. Sure. Police needs more power protection. I'm totally with that. I talked about it yesterday. I fully believe in this in the German. I always have to take Germany as an example. I fully agree. In Germany, they spit on the police. No one takes them serious. They're a joke. They get no money. They are missing thousands of people. I fully agree. Only those who serve in the military should be allowed to have influence on who is in power. No? What? No. What? That is so fucking ridiculous. Whoever says yes to that. Public utilities like roads and electricity should be publicly owned. So what are they talking here? They want to privatize electricity companies. So that's a no, I think. Public utilities like roads and electricity should be publicly owned. That's... Do you want to take all the electricity companies in your country and make them governmental? No, you shouldn't. They shouldn't be owned by the state. Like roads should be owned by the state, but not electricity. Weird question. Means less corruption? Dude, governments are more corrupt than you think, man. It's an agree. Public utilities like roads and electricity should be publicly owned. Electricity is not companies? Who's giving you your electricity? Your fucking government? I don't think so. I'm gonna go neutral. War usually leads to worse outcomes. War leads to worse outcomes. On average, yes, right? There's some wars that were necessary, like the Second World War and shit. But most wars are just leading to shit. Look at Vietnam and shit. I have to think about America here. Look at Vietnam, Korea and shit. Did that stuff help you? No, it was negative. War usually leads to worse outcomes. I agree. There are many issues that it does not make sense to address at what. There's many issues that do not make sense to address on a local level. What is this question? These questions are getting weird. There are many issues that doesn't make sense to address on local level. No, there's issues that should be addressed on local level. What? Immigrants are a net positive. Oh, that depends so much, dude. That depends so much. Like, you have to look at studies here. I think that's a straight up neutral. I'm not educated enough. You have to look at studies. Nah, neutral. The national government needs more power. Reminds me of Germany. Germany right now has the issue that we are a federal government, like the states have little rights, and every state is handling Corona differently, which leads to a lot of differences in every German state with Corona. So the question is, do I want the state to handle, for example, Corona, or do I want the states, the government or the state to do it? Local governments give each region's good representation of their view. Wait, did I just click something? I thought we were the... Oh, I clicked... What did I click? Wait. The national government needs more power. Neutral, okay. Local governments give each region good representation of their views. I mean, sure, yes. My nation is closer to my views than most nations in the world. Good question. Do I think that my nation right now is the closest to my own views than any other nation in the world? That's a no. That's a no. That's a no. Excessive government intervention is a threat to the economy. No, it's... Oh, this is gonna take a while. We're getting there. Yes, excessive government intervention can threaten the economy. It can also help, though. But it says excessive. You're right. The word excessive. Excessive means too much, so I'm agreeing. Alliances are important for protecting a nation, obviously. In order for humanity to survive, we must get past having separate nations. I agree with this. I agree. Disagree? I agree. In order to get this world into the space age, the human race as a whole should work together. I'm not saying we should put away our traditions and cultures, but imagine the human race can overcome nations. Imagine we're all united. What we call the chief. I agree with this. This is kind of dreaming. This reminds me of Stellaris. When the human race reached space station in Stellaris. I agree with this. I'm gonna agree with this. Your national identity will fade away? Maybe that's progress. It's not gonna fade away. Imagine the whole world is united. You're still gonna have your French culture, your German culture, come on. I agree with this. People should hold more loyalty to their local state than their country. It's like a very American question. Agree? DJ Monkey, thank you, man. Yes? People should hold more loyalty to their nah. That will lead to rebellions and split-ups and fucking look at Catalonia. No. Public opinion swings too much with emotional events to be useful for policymaking. Who says no here? Who the fuck says no here? This is the biggest yes of all times. Just talking. Are you becoming an e-girl? I have to. I force fucked. How do you say ever no here? What about being argued for no? Public opinion swings too much. Like, obviously. Like, no question. Let's not waste time. 100. Okay, we're getting there. Any deals other countries want must be bad for us. No. Catering to popular opinion is detrimental to the detrimental. What? Detrimental. Tending to cause harm. Catering to popular opinion is harmful to a nation. Yes. Obviously. The popular opinion can be very dumb. Sure. Strongly agree. Those who disagree with the government should be removed from the country. No? A nation usually needs a military in order to survive. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. It's possible to survive without a military. Agree though? If no one has a military though, then the guy with the military takes over though. I'm thinking about Iceland here. They don't have a military anymore, right? But they're under protection. You know what? You need military. Yes. Equality of outcome is important. I don't understand. Wait. Equality of outcome is important. I don't understand that one. That's so vague. I don't understand the question really. Equality of outcome. What does that mean? Equality of opportunity. Gleich. Komm dann raus. It means we all become poor. Equality of outcome. Like, no. It makes sense that one guy makes more money than the other guy. That's what I think. Equal income? No. Equal income is shit. Equal... Okay, so I disagree. Equal income is what? Diplomacy only hurts nations. What? Why would you ever say yes? Sex outside of marriage is immoral. It's fucking human, dude. Okay, we're fucking humans, man. Basic things needed to live, such as healthcare, are rights. How's that communist? Come on. Yes! A progressive, strong society would make them rights. I agree. It is better to maintain a balanced budget than to ensure welfare for all citizens. Okay, again. It is better to maintain a balanced budget. So, the question is, do you want to save money for the state? Or do you want to give welfare to everyone? It's better to maintain a balanced budget than to ensure welfare for all citizens. Oh. If you give it to everyone, you go broke. The USA has shit like that, right? It's a disagree, isn't it? It is better to maintain a balanced budget. One more time, otherwise I'm gonna click neutral. It is better to maintain a balanced budget than to ensure welfare. I'm gonna be neutral. I wanna take this serious. People should have the right to leave their wealth to their descendants. Ah, big question, man. Big question. Big fucking question. That is such a big question in the world right now. Why in Germany, big question. A lot of politician parties, the AfD, have this. Yes. The argument you could bring here is, so I'm rich. I worked my ass off. I'm a billionaire. You are my son. You are a worthless piece of shit. You suck. You take drugs. You suck. And I give you $1 billion. Do you deserve that, or should the state get 10% of that? Because I think, I know this is very edgy, I think a little bit of that should go to the state. A little bit. I believe in this, in Germany, Erbschaftssteuer, descendants tax. I believe in it. I will tax it. Because trust me, people that are very rich, they did some fucked up shit, and they didn't pay all their taxes in their life. You know what? I'm for the taxes. I say it. People should have the right to leave. Oh, it's very communist here, right? It's about the right, though. No, you're right. It's about the right. They should have the right. I agree. Yeah, okay, I agree. They should have the right, at least. Okay. Capitalism is better than any existing alternative. Strongly agree. There should be no police force. Like, imagine on planet Earth, one day there was a weird fuck motherfucker in his dark room and he pressed agree here. Like, how fucking mental you have to be. Pressing yes here. You have to be a straight up anarchist. A nation's culture is important to protect. Sure, yeah, obviously. We should be taking in more refugees. Oh, fuck, man. That's... Again, Germany. This is such a big question. I'm about to click neutral here. Another... Again, I have to always do the German example. Germany. Right now, there's refugees at the Greek border, and there's like children there. Should we take them? I guess. But... taking in more refugees right now at this moment as Germany 2020 would lead to more instability, more people would vote for right-wing populism, blah blah blah. You know? You know what? If I get banned for it, so be it. If you look at Europe right now, after the refugee crisis, a lot of countries... Look, Europe... Oh, gotta be careful here. If you look at Europe right now, from Sweden to Germany and all this shit, we did our best to fulfill our duty. We took a lot of people in from Syria. We trying our best. But you have to understand that these nations got very negative outcome from that in some departments. In Germany, you now have almost every fifth human being voting for a right-wing populist party because of the refugee crisis. So I think states should fix their own problems first before it gets too crazy. I mean, all the German politicians agree with this. Even Angela Merkel says we can't do what happened 3 years ago. So I'm gonna click disagree here, even though I might get in trouble. It's time to bring order back first into Europe and all the right-wing populism and shit. And then we can talk again. There we go. Edgiest fucking shit I said today. It is important that we maintain the traditions of our past. No... Oh, neutral. There's yeses and no's. Neutral. Elections are a waste of resources. I kinda agree though. Scheiße. I don't really believe in elections. I think they're dumb. But they're needed. Elections are a waste of resources. Like, look at America. You have... Trump or Clinton, Trump or Biden. Doesn't fucking matter who you vote for, man. I'm gonna do... The more people ask, the better chance there is of reaching the best decision. Sure, yeah, the more minds you have into a topic, the more you look at every point. Yeah, sure. When people have already suffered for technology to be developed, we should use that technology. Ah, big question. So let's make a scenario here. Listen to me. You go into a big house and there is a mad scientist living there. This mad scientist did very immoral and unethical things on humans. He fucked it up, he did bad shit, but he cured cancer doing it. Should we use this technology? Yes. They would have suffered for nothing. Yeah. The sacrifice of some civil liberties is necessary to protect us from the acts of terrorism.
Very nice.
Both now, thank you, man. Big American question here. Patriot Act 9/11. Big question, man. Big question. The sacrifice of... It's a big question. I always felt like if the CIA and FBI and whatever they call it, if they are too dumb to catch 22 fucking idiots crashing to a tower, what the fuck is... What is it gonna help them looking into my phone? How's that gonna help? Ah, it's a big... I don't know. You guys are very 50-50 all the time, which is great, man. I like that. Yeah, this is a lot of American questions here. The sacrifice of civil liberties is necessary to protect us from the acts of terrorism. It says some, because I'm about to agree here, man. I'm doing it. People's freedom should have no limits. No, people's freedom should have limits. You shouldn't go around fucking raping people. Doesn't seem so good. People's freedom should have no limits. No. You know what? Strongly disagree. What the fuck? Illegal immigrants have no benefits. Illegal immigrants give no benefits to a nation. They do. In the US, 2 million of them voted for Hillary Clinton. This is disagree. I'm once again looking at the United States. I've saw documentaries about this. The United States have a lot of illegal Mexicans, but these illegal Mexicans, they're doing jobs, right? They're working. They're part of society. This is a disagree. Yep. Local governments can understand their citizens better than the national government. Sure, yeah. Oppression by corporations is more of a concern than oppression by governments. Ooh, disagree, though. Oh, that's a disagree. Governments are still much more hardcore. Yeah, that's a strong disagree. Did I do this right? Strong disagree. Disagree. Governments are still much more fucked up, man. Those who do not work shall die. What the fuck? If you don't subscribe to my channel, you should die, man. Those who do not work shall die. Obviously, no, come on, man. What the fuck? People born to wealthy families have unfair success even when they aren't skilled and don't work hard. I mean, yes. If you're born wealthy, you have an unfair advantage. Yes. You do. Like, it's okay. I'm not against it. It is what it is. People born to wealthy families have unfair success. I gotta agree, man. Yeah. Environmental regulations are essential. 100%. Yes. Tommy, you fucking green motherfucker. I totally believe in global warming. It's real. It's the biggest threat to the human race ever. Yeah. Religion should be banned? Obviously not, man. No. Economies without any capitalism will collapse. I mean, it happened. Look at the Soviets. And if you look at China, they say they're communist, but they have capitalism in their country. I think this is an agree. No? Venezuela, Soviets, they all fell apart. I'm gonna agree here. I'm gonna agree. Yeah, China has state capitalism. Diplomatic options should always be tried before wars even considered. Obviously. Depends, man. You know, should you fucking try to talk to Hitler before you invade on D-Day? I mean, you should try at least, right? Like, hey, Hitler, how about you fucking stop all the shit? You know what? I agree. Faith is complete nonsense. It's not nonsense, man. It's not fucking nonsense. Actually, helps a lot. Only those who serve the military should be able to gain power on government. No. We just had that question, didn't we? People should have to work for anything they... People should have to work for everything they get. No. Let's say you're disabled. You can't work. You should still get something. I'm gonna disagree. People should have to work for... No. 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 Even when protesting an authoritarian government, violence is not acceptable. Disagree. Dude, if you're... Yeah, not everybody can work. Tommy's girlfriend is a non-sub. Wow. Dude. Yeah, not everyone can work. Even when protesting an authoritarian government, violence... I disagree. If your government is the most fucked up government ever, yeah, you have to fucking fight them with swords and guns. I disagree. Violent... Yeah. I disagree. Thank you, Brinkhoff Scrap. Thank you, dude. I can't believe you still have this many viewers. Why are people watching this? Peace is preferable to war whenever possible. If it's... yeah? I'm always trying to look at everything. That's why I'm always waiting. I mean, yes. Peace is always preferable. I mean, yes. If you say no here, you go to a real war and we see what you think afterwards, man. Thank you, Enormous Gifter. Welcome back, Tommy's girlfriend. Government-owned industry is usually a bad idea. In Germany, great example, the German railway, it's a joke. It's a fucking complete joke. Government-owned industry is usually a bad idea. I agree. Marijuana should be legalized fully. No, I don't want to even open it. It should be legalized. There's so many studies. Look at Portugal. It helps the government. It helps the police. It destroys the mafia and shit. Fully agree. Local governments should have more power than they currently do. What do Americans say to this? The Scottish Railway is privatized, owned and terrible. Same in Germany, man. Depends. Yes, for education. Local governments should have more power. It's a no for me. Okay, we're getting 100 left. Less than 100. The government has no business looking into most people's personal lives. Man. They have business. Dude, if there's a little bit of proof you're a terrorist or pedophile, they should look into your shit. The government has no business looking into most people's. Agreed. It says most people, so yeah. You have to look at the words. A united world government will be beneficial to mankind. I fully stand with that. That's something I truly believe in. I think it will never happen. I don't really believe in it, but I fully believe in this. Yeah. My nation should stay out of international affairs? No. Like, this is a question to me. Should Germany stay? No, Germany should show itself again. And not step behind and let everyone else do the shit. Germany should open up again and fucking do international stuff. I disagree. Shouldn't stay out. No. Shows itself again. Not that way. But not, oh, let China and America do everything. We're just gonna do nothing. If AI could rule more effectively than humans, then AI should rule. Oh. That's like technocracy 100, man. Because I think I agree here, man. Oy. Absolutely not. If the rulership of an AI being would be more beneficial to everyone and everything, isn't that better? That's shit where I get edgy. Because I believe in this shit, man. Obviously, depends on the AI and shit. But would you rather have a Borsalino, a Donald Trump, and Angela Merkel make decisions, or an AI that is much less likely to do bad decisions? I'd rather take the AI. If I could rule, I'm gonna agree here, man. It says effective. Oh, it doesn't say effectively. If I could rule more... Oh, effectively. Oh, effectively. I thought more efficiently. Effectively in such a manner as to achieve a desired result. Well, then it's a no. If this... Chat, if this one says efficiently, would you agree? If this word would be efficiently, would you agree? Because then for me it would be an agree. Still no? Still a no? If AI could rule more effectively than humans, then AI shall rule. You know what? If I press no, it's just the peer pressure from chat. I'm doing neutral. Because I'm a bit on the green side here. Religion usually provides the truth? No. Society was better many years ago than it's now? No. The government should not break up monopolies. They should break up. The government should not break up monopolies. No, they should break up monopolies. And they're not doing it. YouTube, Google, they all do whatever the fuck they want. No. The government should not break up monopolies. They should break up monopolies. Yeah. Automation overall is extremely good for society. No, it's not. We're losing worker jobs. If everything is automated by AI, a lot of people will be jobless. This is a no for me. Just want to see what you guys are saying. Overall. Automation overall. Oh yeah. So that's an agree. That's why I'm always waiting. I have to be careful with my ADHD here. Overall, it's good for... Yeah. Yes. Overall, it's good. Overall, it's good. Yeah. Religious organizations often provide better assistance to the poor than the government does. Oh, fuck, I don't know. Depends on the country. I guess that's a yes. Oh, that totally depends. That's such a neutral, man. That depends, dude. I mean, it's the government gives poor people in Germany 400 euros a month, not the fucking church. And that's a neutral. That's a full neutral. Alliances can pose a threat to a nation's sovereignty. They can. They obviously can. Like, the USA can pressure a bunch of fucking nations if they want to. Like they're doing, which would make sense. They want every nation in NATO to put 5% of their GDP into... Yeah, sure. Traditional medicines are often more effective than... No. Governments should be accountable to the international community. They should be, they're not. It's 2%, sorry, 2%, yeah. Like when Trump said... I totally stand with Trump there. When Trump said, hey, it says right here, every NATO member has to put 2% of the GDP into military and no one is doing it. He has the right to call that out, obviously. Governments should be accountable to the international community. They should be, but it doesn't work like that in real life. But they should be, yeah. A nation must obey its leadership without question. Nope. Victimless crimes, such as drug use, should not be crimes at all. Victimless crimes. If I take heroin right now, is this a crime or not? No? Victimless crimes? Does anyone have another example for victimless crimes other than drug use? Does anyone else has an example? Please? Yeah, like when you fuck a corpse. Stealing? Stealing has victims? The one you're stealing from. Smoking weed. Necrophilia. Because I'm with an agree here. Disagree. They should be crimes. They should be crimes. Stealing has a victim. Prostitution also has a victim, dude. A lot of prostitutes are fucking victims, dude. I think they should be crimes. If you take heroin in the street, you should... Yeah, you should get in trouble. Yeah. They should be crimes. Victimless crimes should not be... They should be crimes. Only our national languages should be spoken in our country. No. It's so progressive. If imagine you have a nation where they speak the two languages. That's great. No. The government must be by the people for the people. Yeah, but it doesn't work in real life, man. I mean, sure, just doesn't happen anywhere. The government is for the lobbyists, man. I mean, yes, but it doesn't happen. No culture also appeals to others. This is where it gets super edgy. This is the most edgiest shit on earth. Because this is the one where I get in trouble. And you know what? If I go down for it, so it be. There is cultures on this planet that are more progressive than other ones. I fully disagree. Like, if this offends you, that's where shit gets real. If it offends you that I press strongly disagree here, I think you're an idiot. I think you're dumb. Like, this is where I get edgy. Strongly disagree. Strongly disagree. Strongly disagree. I'm not gonna say any examples. I'm gonna get fucked. No. We must go back to a basic way of life without modern convenience. No. No. The United Nations should have a military to enforce. Yes. All humans share a common identity. I mean, yes. No, all humans share a common identity. I mean, we're all fucking humans. I mean, sure. We are first and foremost citizens of Earth. No, that's not true. In 2020, that's not the case. Like, this reminds me of something that was... I never forgot. Back when I was in 11th or 10th grade, my geography teacher, I remember, yeah, Frau Rabe. My geography teacher was, that was really intelligent what she did. She asked every single student in class, how do you feel like? Do you feel like you're a Leipziger? Are you a German? Are you European? Are you a world citizen? And every single one, and I want to see what you say. Let me ask you the question. What do you feel like as a citizen? Citizen of your state, of your country, of your continent? Because most people will say their country. It's just the truth. Actually, people say European, but country is number one. Let's be honest. I mean, people say European are very progressive, man. But country is the number one answer here, right? And I strongly disagree here, because if we ask every 7 billion people on Earth right now what they think, they don't feel like citizens of Earth. They feel citizens of their country. I'm gonna disagree. Yeah, most people say country. I'm actually, dude, people saying European is pretty... I like that. I like that Europeans feel European. That's cool, man. I'm a European is such an American thing to say. People must be allowed to follow religion. Sure, yes. Elections are an effective way of showing government approval. Sure, if like in Germany, if 50% of the people don't go voting, that shows they're not approving. Yeah. This song is not fitting right now, sorry. Each person should have one vote, each equal to every other. That's something I always thought about. Obviously, the answer is yes. Obviously, the answer is yes. But I wanna raise a question, okay? Being educated means looking at different opinions and scenarios. Here's my thing. Schultz, an alcoholic homeless man that's drug addicted and brought all of this to himself, have the same voting power than the leading doctor of a children's hospital? Just raising the question. I've thought about this sometimes. If you're a big part of society and you do a lot, don't you matter a bit? Like, in school they told us all humans are equal. If you're a lazy fuck that doesn't want to work and just play video games all day, you're worth less than a fucking doctor in the hospital saving lives. I believe in that. I believe in that, man. Depends, obviously. Depends, man. It fucking depends, you know? It's a fucking slippery slope you're doing, Tommy. It would be unfair. It's a big question, man. We're all equal?
Pussy!
I don't know. Big one, big one. Man, if I have to listen to Dance Monkey one more time, make it bad, Ganzi. Where do we draw the lines, though? I know. I just wanted to raise the question. I'm obviously gonna agree here. I just wanted to raise the question to see a different viewpoint. I think about this sometimes. Like, imagine you're a fucking doctor, you save lives all day, you pay so many taxes. Are you truly equal to a lazy person? I think you're not. I think you're not. You should have the same role. I'm gonna agree here. But very interesting. Very interesting. We have no right to military intervene. No, we have no right to military intervene in other nations. You should intervene. If a nation is fucking doing bad shit, you should intervene. Disagree. Like, if Adolf Hitler makes concentration camps, you should fucking intervene. You should do something about that. I believe in a higher power. We did that already. I said agree. Same question again. Leaders must be strong or a nation will... Oh, sorry. Wait. Leaders must be strong or a nation will suffer. I agree. If you have a weak leader, he's just gonna get played by other nations. I agree. State and local laws should have presidents... Okay, this is really repeating itself. We're almost done. It's gonna give me some liberal technocrat shit, man. State and local laws should have presidents over national law. No, I disagree. That's the counter from before. It is more important to retain peaceful relations than to further our strength. It is more important to have peaceful relations than to further our strength. Well, Americans will beg to differ. I think yes. I'm gonna say yes. Trump will disagree. I believe there's something after death. Oh, we're actually gaining. I'm holding 2K viewers, man. I'm like a big streamer now. What the fuck? How the fuck do I have 2K viewers? That's the biggest question of life. That is such a big question, man. I always thought that... Oh, that's such a big question, man. The way I approach this question my entire life is the following. If you look at nature, omnipotent nature, from the site of the universe to your fucking garden, if you look at nature itself, here's my approach, listen to this. If you look at nature, something will come apparent to you. Like the universe, the steppes of Africa, whatever. If you look at nature, this is a great song, holy shit, man. I'm gonna save the song real quick. This is a beautiful song. Nice, this is a nice song. If you look at nature, something comes apparent. Nature is unbelievably beautiful and mind-blowing. But on the other side, and that's something that humans don't like to look at sometimes, nature is the most cruel thing ever. It is so ridiculously cruel that it blows your mind. And I always applied this kind of thinking to life itself, where nature, the universe, gives you life, the most beautiful thing ever, but it also is very cruel, and it will kind of fit in the principles of nature as it is, so cruel and so beautiful, that when you die, you're fucked forever, you're gone forever. It will kind of fit with nature. That's how I always thought about it. Nature is so ruthless. It doesn't know what good and evil is. It doesn't give a shit about you. If you step on a crocodile, it's gonna eat you. It doesn't care about your feelings. And I always felt like that's an argument for there's nothing after that. But then you also, I mean, we could talk about this for hours. You also, I mean, what do I believe in? I always feel like this will all be so useless then. Why would there be a Big Bang? 13 billion years. Like there's random events that went on for 13 billion years that led to me sitting here right now talking to you. And I always feel like, why would you do that if it doesn't make any sense? It's such a waste of... That's also a thing. That's from a movie. That's from a movie. I don't remember the movie though, where a kid says, what happens after death? And the guy says, if you look at nature, nature never wastes energy. You know what? I'm unsure. I'm unsure, like everyone else on this fucking planet, dude. I don't know. I remember this big... I remember something in the first semester of law. There was this professor, Professor Lilie. He was a big star in Germany. Big professor, very charismatic. Everybody loved him. And I don't know why, but I remember he once talked about life after death, and he was very, very pessimistic. He looked at 500 students and he said, we humans are so afraid of the nothingness that we came up with religion and all this shit because we're so scared, because we just can't handle that we're fucked after death. That stuck with me. Unsure. I don't know. I don't know. No one fucking knows. All I know is that life is a gift that you shall perish. Be nice to each other. Communism, if implemented correctly, will be... No. A military option should always be considered. Should be considered, yes, I guess. Sure. No. Yes. I mean, should be considered. Sure. Border protection is important. Yes. Look at Corona. Yes, obviously. Police should be regulated more. Aren't they already super regulated? I think this is a dumb question. Isn't police super regulated? If you do one fucking misstep as a police officer, you will get so much bureaucracy on your ass. You're gonna get fucked so hard. Yes? Isn't it already super regulated? Depends on the place. Yeah, like in Germany, I think it's super regulated. Not in the US, though. Let's do it in my case. Should the German police be more regulated? No. You know what? I actually agree. I'm gonna disagree. My religious values should be spread as much as possible. I'm just kidding. Testing products on animals is ethical? These fucking questions today. You have to understand that testing on animals is necessary. If you look for the corona vaccine, shit like that, testing on animals is the scientific fucking way, dude. You have to do it. Yes. You have to do it. Yes, it is. International trade is generally beneficial, sure. The benefits of open borders would outweigh the costs. Open borders are a great concept. I just think the human race isn't ready for it. Open borders will benefit. The benefits of open borders would outweigh the costs. I'm gonna do unsure here, yeah. Immigrants should be expected to learn the language of the country. Yes, and that's not xenophobe or right-wing or anything. That's a big issue in Germany. If you say this in Germany, people will already call you a Nazi and shit. No. If you want to live in this country, maybe you should take a German class. I don't know, man. Yes, sure. Okay, there I sounded like a German dad here for a second. But yes. Come on. Some freedom must be given up in order to keep people safe. Yes. Local governments address issues that the national government will never touch without them. That's fully true, obviously. Fully true, 100%. People should be given freedom whenever it causes... People should be given freedom whenever it causes little security risk. So let's say this. Someone killed his wife. But the psychological unit and everyone says this guy is not dangerous. He's not gonna run away. Should you let him go free? There's a little security risk. Should be given freedom. It's a little security risk. They say little. It's like a bail, you know, should you give people bail? If the security risk is little, yes. A hierarchical state is best. Technocratic will be to disagree. Ah, that's a big question. That's a big question. I'm actually a person that doesn't like hierarchy. If you have only one leader, I think that's why I'm so much into technocracy. If you have a council of 20 voices, you can get much better to a common ground. But if you have only one leader, there's a big chance of wrong decisions, you know? Technocracy is to agree? I got the question like, should a single leader make decisions or... But in a technocracy, you still have higher figures. Hierarchies should... Sorry, that was deleted. What? This is a hierarchy if you have to... So I agree then. Like the technocracy council should be above. I'm agreeing. The poor choose to be poor. No, they did not. No, they did not. Technological progress is usually good. Usually, it is good, yes. Human-caused climate change is currently one of the greatest threats to our way of life. One of the biggest questions of our lives right now. And I fully agree. I just always wonder, why will people say no? I mean, there's so many people saying no, right? And I don't understand how you can say no there. Like, there was no winter this year in Germany. That's normal, man. We had an ice time 40,000 years ago. I fucking believe in this shit, man. I fully agree. Fully agree. I know some people in chat hate me for saying that. We just hit 2K viewers on this. Why? What? Theocracy is a good system of government? No. No, it's not. No. Does anyone have a... No? When was it ever good? Does someone have the papals? No. No. Technology is negatively affecting modern society. Yes, in some cases. Technology is negatively affecting modern society. There is negative in... Yeah. There is negative shit, man. No, technology is negative. It is. The question is a bit weird. In some cases, yes. But it's mostly positive. I'm just gonna do unsure then. I don't understand the question. We should put effort into getting a personal mouse in your future. Yeah, I agree. Sure. Genetic modification is a force for good, even on humans. Another thing where I fully agree, man. Fully agree. Like, why not? Why not? Full agree. That's a full agree, man. Full technocracy, bro. I'm proud to be in my country. No. We had this many times on this channel. Thank you, Cold Face. I know a lot of you guys are saying yes, which I never understand. Dude, you could have been born in every fucking country and you would be proud. We talked about this on the stream. The feeling of being proud, in my opinion, is something that needs to be deserved, worked for. You can't be proud on something you didn't do anything for. Let's say, look at all the fucking retards in Germany, the fucking homeless AfD voters, right? They're proud to be Germans, but they never did anything for the country. Why are you proud? Why? Why are you proud? Like, being proud is something that has to be earned. Like, I'm proud, yes, of Germany for, after 2 world wars, it came back as the strongest nation in Europe, but that's cool. But I had nothing to do with that. It wasn't me doing that. I think the feeling of being proud is something that should be for yourself. Like, I want to be proud of myself, on my girlfriend, on my family, on my sons and daughters. But the country is so random. Like, I'm gonna disagree here, man. I like Germany, but proud. Why are you proud for something you didn't choose? Yeah. Like, people that say yes here, you will be proud of any nation you will go out, man. Iran, Turkey, Germany, USA. You will be right now saying, I'm proud. But why, man? I'm against. I'm disagreeing. International aids. Maybe that's like the German cuckold thing after World War II. I don't know, but no, I don't know. It's a no for me. International aid is a waste of money. No. People should not have protections that could hinder discovering their criminal activity. Proud of heritage, history, and national heroes. So let's say you're from a country. You have great heroes in your country did great. Let's say you're American. You have great heroes. You saved the world in World War II. You did all this thing. Yes, you can be proud of that. I get that. But you had nothing to do with this. Like, I feel like I don't deserve to be proud of that. I didn't do it. Someone else did that. How about I create my own history? I become my own hero. Then I'm proud of that. I don't know, you know? Huh. People should not have protections. Should be protected if you do something criminal. So let's say you look at pedophile pictures at night. Should it be protected? No, you shouldn't. No. Like the whole proud argument seems like the proud thing is the most controversial thing with the chat. The whole proud argument is it's just so random. If I put you, everyone that says he's proud of his country right now, if I take your brain and I go into another matrix and I put you in a Turkish brain, in a Greek brain, an Indian brain, you're gonna say the same. It's just so vague and random, in my opinion. You're always gonna be proud. Huh. It's like being proud of your football club just because you live in that city. I love this football club because I was born here.
Drink and munch to your health, Tommy. Don't worry too much about how other people think if you speak your mind. That's why most people watch you.
Should you be protected? No. People should not have protections. Yeah, agree. A country must be sure to take all measures to enforce its laws. Law is law. That's an agree, right? Isn't it? A country must be sure to take all measures. Yeah. Yeah. A country must be sure to take all measures. All. Yeah, not all. Not all. Not all. Laws should not be based on religion. Fully agree. Well, that's such a weird question. If you study law, if you go to law school, one of the first things they teach you is that most laws are based on religion. Like ethics and shit. That a lot of shit comes from religion. Like laws are based on religion. It's a dumb question. Like modern law shouldn't be based on religion. So let's take it like that way. A constant state of war benefits a country? Nope. Look at America. Democracy is more than a decision-making process. Democracy is more than sure, it's so much more. Democracy is more than decision-making. Yeah. It is important to maintain our national sovereignty. I mean, sure, yeah. Oh man, is it? Look at the Balkan. We just played Hearts of Iron 4, right? Look at the Balkan. Everybody wants to keep their fucking national sovereignty, and they fucked Yugoslavia up. Everybody's fucking going to war. People are dying, man, just for your shitty national sovereignty, man. Because they're just stuck together, man. Is it important to maintain our national sovereignty? Yes, I guess. Yeah. Democracy makes it too easy for a majority to further itself at the expense of minorities. Shouldn't that be capitalism? Democracy makes it too easy for a majority of people to bring itself further on the expense of minorities. But democracy shouldn't it be capitalism? Democracy makes it too easy for a majority? No, that's what a democracy is. If people vote for something, no. This democracy makes it too easy. No. From each according to his ability. Oh, we had this yesterday. From each according to his ability to each according to his need. You have to explain again. I didn't get it. The majority decides over the minorities. Yeah, it's not too easy though. No, I don't understand this communist stuff. It means they get into power, they take over media, they win bigger. If you can give more, you do. If you need more, you get more. if you can do more, you give more. If you need more, you get more. I disagree with that. That's like communistic. If I make too much money, I have to give it away. No. Foreigners should never enter the country. Dude, you're straight up a Nazi. If you're straight up a fascist fucking crazy motherfucker if you say yes here. Subdivisions should not be able to exempt from national... Oh, Alter, was ist los? What? I'm actually gaining viewers here. What the hell, guys? Subdivisions should not be able to exempt... I don't understand the question. What is a subdivision? Subdivisions should not be able to exempt from national laws. Exempt. Exempt is like exempt. Exempt. Free from an obligation or liability to impose on others. Unterteilungen. Unterteilungen sollten nicht... I don't get the question, straight up, I don't get the question. Should a state be able to overrule national law? No, shouldn't be. National law is above state law in my opinion, so I strongly disagree. Fabian, you can't always do that. So I strongly agree. Subdivisions should not be able... Yeah, okay. Religion is beneficial for society. We had this before. Yes, it is kind of beneficial. It keeps people in fucking check, dude. People should have the power to choose their leaders. Yes. The national government can't understand what the people need. They cannot. They can. The government should monitor all citizens to combat terrorism. The government should monitor all citizens to... Nope. Nope. Government, we're almost done here, man. That took like 2 hours. My girlfriend is waiting outside. A government must maintain a strong military to defend itself. Yes. Most drugs should be legalized. No. Weed, yes, but not most. No. No. I enjoy foreign cultures. 100%. Dude. Sure, who doesn't? You mentioned eating only your own food all day. Yes, obviously. The government should have access to the emails of suspected terrorists. Yes. Oh, we're almost done, guys. We should respect those who have served in the military. Oh, it's a big question. That is a question that has been with me for a long time, dude. Because for me, that's a no. That's a big question. Here's just my standpoint. I've thought about this many times in my life. So I'm in Germany, right? And I'm sitting somewhere. And a soldier comes in and says, "Can I please sit there? I served in Afghanistan." What do I do? And I want to be honest here. What I'm gonna think is, listen here, you fucker. You left your family and everything you love to go to a war that doesn't matter to this country. You're fighting the Taliban that never fucking attacked your family. You're going to an economical war that is made by elites on fake reasons. I do not respect you. Like in America, right? You guys... Oh, this is gonna be very offensive, man. Oh, you went to Iraq on fake reasons. They have weapons of destruction. No, they don't. The US sent you in there for economical reasons. And now you're acting like you're a fucking hero? Listen, if you're a World War veteran, if you're a World War II veteran, deepest respect. You fucking saved the world from Nazism, fascism. God damn it. But if you went to fucking a war that never fucking mattered other than politically, I don't respect you, man. I know this is very, very edgy, especially in America. There's this big military culture, man. Like, yes, you lost all your legs in Afghanistan, but for what? Because 20 people drove into the World Trade Center, you don't even know if it was an inside job? You put your whole life on the line, man? I don't know. This is edgy shit, man. This is making a lot of... We should respect those who have served in our military. I met a lot of soldiers in my life, man, and I didn't respect any of these fucking lunatics. This is my personal thing. When I was in the German army, 90% of people I met in the German army were fucking lunatic motherfuckers. Fuck these guys. But the soldiers didn't choose to fight in the war. It was politicians. Respecting soldiers. Don't respect politicians. Thank you, Fans, for the fan. It's a neutral, I guess.
Politicians who have sent them there.
Like, man, I still fucking respect you, dude. For what you've been through. But I always had this kind of pacifist kind of, I don't know what you call it, man. Like, I always imagined, I was in the army. I always wanted to be in the army as a kid. My goal was always to join the army. And let's say my government tells me, we're going to help the US in Afghanistan. Do you want to go? I could have never done. I can't look into my wife's face and be like, I'm probably going to die for this war. I never could have done that. Soldiers aren't to blame. I think it's an unsure then. Let's do an unsure. The thing is that these questions all depend on your country. This is a much more emotional question for Americans than it's for German. German army, I don't respect these guys. Straight up, man. I've been there. They're all just drunk motherfuckers. Getting higher in their fucking rank, dude. I'm gonna be unsure here. The wealthy have far more than they need. Well, they have more than they need. I don't say take it away from them, but they have more than they need. Bro, imagine you have 500 billion on your bank account. You don't need that. You're not gonna ever use that. Like, yes. Like, I don't think you should take it away, but obviously they have more than they need. Bro, I have 3K subs on Twitch and it's already too much for me. I don't know what to do with it. Nobody but me can adequately represent my views. Nobody but me can represent my views. I mean, no.
You say that people who work harder than others should have more respect. So by your own logic you should agree. Blame the government, not the soldiers who fought to protect their nations.
You say that people who work harder should be more respected. How is going to war that doesn't affect you hard work? If you're a Vietnam vet, did a Viet Cong... Muhammad Ali used to say that. Did a Viet Cong ever attack you? Did a Viet Cong ever call you the N-word? The Viet Cong never did shit to you. I know the Vietnam War had its reasons. But... just because you went to Vietnam, doesn't mean you worked hard. I mean, this is fucking edgy shit, man. I get it. Fighting is hard work. Well, I can't go outside right now, go to the first person and be like, hey, you want to fight? I punch him in the face, and then I'm a hard worker? The dude didn't do shit anything to me. Show me respect now? Huh. Yeah. Nobody but me can represent my views. I mean... if you say yes here, that means parties make no sense. If you have 5,000 people united in a party, and everyone says no one can represent my views anyway, then there's no reason to make a party. I'm not questioning that the people in Vietnam went through crazy fucking shit. But what was your reason to go to Vietnam? I want to ask you, Vietnam, why did you go there? Because the government told you you protect democracy right there. Why did you go to Iraq? Because of the draft. Yeah, but because of the draft. So they had no option. So they had to go to work. They didn't have an option. Is it hard work if you're forced to do something? If I force you right now to build my house? To kill Saddam. You know who made Saddam? Google that shit. Who put him in power? Let's not get too hung up here. Nobody but me can adequately represent my views. Unsure, man. Anybody? Thank you, Wacko, man. Thank you, man. Anybody who wants to enter the country should be able to. No. A country cannot function without the national government. A country cannot function without... Is there any country in the world that functions without a national government? Anyone has any idea? Is there any country in the world that doesn't... Somalia? ISIS? I strongly agree. Nations should cooperate whenever it benefits them both. I mean, sure, if it benefits both, why wouldn't you? Most bad things happening in the world are caused by us turning away from religion. No. Military spending is a waste of money. It's not. If you're the United States and you put, what, 900 billion into the military, that's kind of fucked. But it's not a waste of money, man. It's not. Two more, man. The internet should be banned. No. And the final question, gentlemen. After I got so many viewers. What the fuck, man? The USA puts 2.3 trillion, Alter. And you can't fucking give free college to your people? What the hell? The very existence of the state is a threat to our liberty. Isn't that a quote from someone? I mean, no. The very existence of the state is a threat to our liberty. No. Oh god, here we go, motherfuckers. I'm very middle. Okay, here we go. Here we go. You guys asked for this for a long time. Moderate unitary. Federal, I'm more like unit. I guess I felt like I was much more unitary than this. I'm a centrist. Authority, democracy, 50-50. Pretty much globalist. I thought I had much more globalism. 50-50. Dude, I'm a full centrist. I'm totally in the middle. Security, freedom, 50-50. Equality markets, 50-50. Secular, I never said anything religious. How I'm 37%. Centrist. Well, I'm pretty... This is what I've looked for. Very, very technocratic. That's for sure. I am so 50-50. That's it. So I'm a centrist. Scroll more down. Is this all I get? I thought that would be like more like a text or something. So I always wondered, you know, you guys, or like in American culture or Twitter, people always walk around that I'm a liberal, neoliberal marketeer. I'm a conservative, liberal, right? Everybody has a thing to call themselves. So what am I? What am I? I'm a centrist technocrat or what? Fucking bullshit, man. What am I? I'm a progressive globalist. You're an idiot. I'm a radical centrist. Okay. So is this like all the people that always called me right-wing can now suck a dick? Is that what this means, huh, Vincent? You see this shit, you fucking you stupid cunt? Yeah, I'm not right-wing, fuck you. I'm a progressive globalist. But global? Yeah, progressive globalist. But I still would vote for Trump, other than Hillary or Bernie. Isn't that weird? Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm a fucking centrist. You're number 26 and just chatting? Dude, I have so many viewers. What the hell? Why are you guys watching this? I feel like my chat, this is huge actually. I can't survive. I can make 2k viewers without her 4. Like, what the fuck, man? So you got 9 boobs. A dirty centrist. Is being a centrist bad? What is a centrist? What is a centrist? Centrism. In politics, centrism is a political outlook for a specific position that involves acceptance and support for balance of degree, blah, blah, blah. So I will be the best fucking leader of Germany, okay? I will fucking I would weight everything. I would weight everything, dude. Centrism is beta? Centrism is super beta? Your mom is beta. Okay, sorry that I have an educated political thinking, okay? God damn it. Typisch CDU? That was interesting. I'm never gonna do that again. Well, doesn't change the fact I'm gonna end the stream here. Lisa is waiting, man. Dude, thank you guys for this view count. I can't believe... Why are you guys watching this? I have no idea, man. Holy shit. We are slowly and surely stepping on the big stage of Twitch. We're becoming an entity here, man. We are becoming something. And that's only because of you guys. I might be centrist, but most and foremost, I'm your friend. Thank you for your support. Have a nice evening. Have a great day tomorrow. I love you guys. Bye-bye. Kisses. And see you on Thursday, guys. I love you more than you think. Bye-bye.